Okay, here's another sample taken from the bottom of your mini pond at about 5 o'clock on Sunday, March 10. This little guy that I'm pointing to right now, he sort of looks like a didinium, right? But he's not very round and barrel-shaped. He is a ciliate. He's a hungry ciliate. This guy is actually a stylonichia. Stylonicium, excuse me, in the singular. There's another one of him hiding behind that clot. There we go, anyway. That's what this little guy is. So he's a free-swimming ciliate. So, and there's another one right there. Stylonicium. And there's another one. Oh, so many now. The main critter that I keep seeing in my bottom samples today from your pond are this guy. This is a Paramecium. You see they're about the same size, but the Paramecium has that long oral groove and a very, very distinctive shape. This guy here is a Paramecium. So I'm finding tons of those. Obviously another kind of ciliate. There's a Stylonichia. And let's see if we can find any other of the big guys. In this particular sample, there aren't a ton of big guys. That's interesting. I went for a lot of flotsam and jetsam to see. And instead, we're seeing a lot of these little beans. There we go. A whole bunch of these zoomy guys are paranemas, and even smaller than them would be chilomonas, though I'm pretty sure you're not able to see those too well at this magnification. What I'm looking for now are some stalked ciliates for you. Here's one. This is a little hard to see, but I'm pointing right at the stalk. And now I'll move my mechanical stage and point right at the little wine glass part. Oop, right there, that little bubbly thing. So this guy is kind of looking up at us. Oh, and here comes a euglena going right, there we go. Hello, euglena. Pointing right at the euglena there. That gives you an idea of scale. So this stalked ciliate here, this is a vorticella. I'm going to see if I can find one from the side that's more obvious. I'm pretty sure I have a, yeah, here's a bunch of them. But I'm going to try to see if I can get one at a better angle for you. Anyway, you can ignore the pattern and just sort of count organisms. You can think of relative abundance either in terms of biomass if you want to, or numbers of individuals. Okay, here's a really good stalked ciliate here. I'm going to scoot my stage. I can't really move my pointer when my camera is clamped in here. Okay, so there's the cup part with the mouth. And up here, very hard to see, is that long stalk. I'm going to just zoom in a little bit here. See if I can get our vorticella in a little bit more focus. There we go. Now it's harder to see the stalk, but easier to see the cup part. And I am going to see if I can increase the focus for you right here. Bye-bye. Here we come back in just a minute. There we go. Oh, how's that, huh? Now you can see the stalk. That's a nice looking vorticella. Maybe if I just stay on this for a little while, you might see it coil up and spring. That is a really fun thing to see. It tries to capture little particles. Right now, in terms of relative abundance in this sample, you know, I don't know how many stalked ciliates are in this image. I'm seeing the one main one. I'm seeing a lot of free ciliates floating around that I think are stylonichia. Well, so far no action, no exciting spring-like action. Well, that's how it goes. Ah, look, there's another vorticella. I know it's not a stentor because they have very fat stems. And this one's very skinny. It's clinging to a little bit of goo. Who else can we find in here? I'm focusing mainly on the big guys, of course, but as you can see, in terms of numbers, These are a little hard to focus in on with what I've got going. Oh, hello, that's a nice looking vorticella. Yep.